And for my oldest subscribers, they probably remember this guy. This is a series I did quite a while ago on 88 Vanagon Westy that I found local to me that had been sitting for quite a few years. It's at least 10 years or so. It actually might have been 17. I'm not positive of that though. The husband and wife team used to use this and travel all over the place, and then her husband passed away, and then the car just sat. And I put a note on it once in a while, and finally she was up to the point where she was selling the house and moving, and I acquired it, and I had to do a bunch of work to it. There's a whole series of videos, I think, on a playlist on my channel, and I'd say that's probably about 4 years ago. Well, I guess there's a little bit of an update on it now. My parents now have it. It was given to them. They been tooling around with it in northern Florida, just above Daytona area, and everything was taken out. All the interior was taken out. Drivetrain issues. They had the cylinder heads were leaking. The heads were taken off. The motor repaired. I even forget what all the other stuff that was done on it. This one's a nice one because it has some options that are very rare for a Westy, which is going to be an automatic. This is not that common to go find. Power steering, and it has AC. I don't think the AC is functioning correctly right now, but it did at the time. And I got to go and change out the fan, the electric fan in the front, because the one that was in it was noisy. My parents brought it to a garage and they replaced the fan, but they replaced it with one that was modern, and the volume of it is not good enough. So I found another Westy fan. It's in that plastic bag right over there, actually. The correct fan for it, and we'll see if maybe we get that sucker back in there, because in 90-degree weather it starts to overheat and you have to turn on the heater on the inside to knock it down. The last thing you want to do is turn the heat on in Florida when you're stuck in traffic. So we'll see if we can kind of rectify that. VW Darren did a bunch of paint work on it too. When it had come up here, it still needed a little bit of TLC, and he started out with just patching. He was going to just start blowing in and patching a couple of spots, but he ended up doing a bunch of touch-up all over the whole thing. I get it out later on, and we'll walk around the other side and see what it has to offer. But I figured just give a little backstory on it. And again, it's in a playlist on my channel, I do believe, and quite a few videos on the dissection. I think it's all the way from digging it out of its spot where it was parked to where it is now. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Get all the way out of the garage first. Come all the way out of the garage. Okay, hold on. Sorry about the wind, guys. Yep. Go ahead. Easy, slow down. That's it. Okay. You're in. Yep. Ah, you want to go see? The front tire has a spare. The front end has the spare tire. Got a pan that you drop down. And what it's got is that's where the fan is supposed to be, and it is. But then they put this little chintzy crappy thing in there that is nice and quiet. It does move air worth a damn. So the thing has a problem with kind of getting hot there, you know. I'm sure the where the air exits isn't all that great neither. You know, you're looking at it, how much air, if this tire's here, the air's got to kind of fight to get out of it a little bit. We'll see. We'll look at the other one. I think you gotta drop it, this whole assembly down. I think the hoses and everything could stay on, but you gotta drop it down low enough to get to the hardware on this, and then we could change this whole thing out and replace it. We're gonna go have lunch first. Not sure what you guys can see. I know this is kind of in your way, but I'm getting ready to drop that down. Where you going?
I gotta get something for my neck.
Okay. All right.
With that stuff that I had done.
Go ahead. They got one bracket here. They stripped out the screw, so I'm trying to work my way around it.
Hold on.
Now we're good. I am going to have to get that bracket off of there. So I'm going to put this one back in yet, Dad.
Okay.
Grab one of those screws for me. Start it in the bottom hole.
I think maybe I've got it. Yeah.
See if you can stand that bracket up for me again. The little rubber tip just fell out, but that's okay. I want to get it back up there temporarily. This one has to come off. We got to work on that. Intermission, guys. Intermission. So what our problem is, the brackets here, this one comes off no problem. This guy, the back of the nut is broken off, so it's stuck behind there. Of course, you can't get anything else to get it to remove. So we're trying to pry stuff in between and get it unthread, but it won't go. I think worst case scenario is I'm going to come back with a hacksaw underneath here and kind of cut it with a hacksaw and get it right off of there, and we'll probably get a nut and bolt on it after it's together. But at least we got this a coat hanger, clothes hanger bar for a car. It's adjustable, so it kind of worked out as a good kickstand to hold it all up in there while we're working. So how long? You think that's gonna take? Well, that was a pain in the ass. So I'm cutting on it for about 10 minutes and he comes out and goes, "Would you want a new blade?" We got the rest of the way. All right, let's see if we can drop this assembly out of here. Don't know if you guys are in the shot, but if you're not, I'm sorry. All right, we just gotta take that guy back out again. It should stay. Okay. I think if we push up on it, actually cause it worse.
Okay.
It should.
We're both dead. Those are go.
That's it. We're doomed. And for those who are going to ask, yes, we already tested the other fan to make sure it works.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
That would suck. All right, let's see if this thing will drop down. Got it. Let it go down.
Okay.
There is a plug on the front, the electric switch, which I am running into. And how the hell do I get to that? That was fun. Yeah, we need to put our thing back up because I need to go figure out how to get that switch out of there. Let's go push this thing all the way back up in the hole. And there you go. Let it go.
Okay.
Should be good. I gotta get the thermostat. All right. So I pushed it back up, took the switch, the plug off. Let's see if it'll drop down this time. All right. Let's get that jack stand under here, Dad.
How far up you want it?
Go up pretty high. Yeah, if we can drop that another 2 inches, that's good. Can you go pi runs, Jackson? Is that all the way? Is that gonna be it?
I think so there.
All right, good. Killer dogs, look out. I think we've
Yeah, I think you both
probably come down. Yeah, I think we come down a little bit more because I got to get the top corner there.
Okay.
So once you take that jack stand and lift this and drop it down about 2 inches. Good. All right.
Hey!
I swear you always get a finger.
Hey, company, we had a visitor. So we got it down low enough. I'm gonna get the wires disconnected. This guy didn't even bother using a decent plug. He just used electrical wire nuts on the thing. That's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
But for us, kind of shows you how pathetic that fan is too, because look how tiny the wire is going to the fan and how big the wires are.
Yeah.
Goes to show you that this fan didn't draw much at all. So probably just cut that with a wire cutter. We got wire cutters here, don't we? Somewhere we do.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
I see. Let's go long at first. I feel both wires going all the way up to. I feel something right there. Something gooey. Well, anyway, guys, you get the idea. We're gonna go strip this wiring back. See if we can unbolt the fan. This tin is going to come off the fan assembly with this, and the new one already has that on. So the fan's got, looks like 6 10mm screws holding it on there.
Bolts here?
Yeah, and hopefully they come out. Here's the other one, yeah. So, that crap. And we'll get the new one in there. I almost missed a money shot there. Who says it wouldn't come out? Still won't come out.
Oh, come on, you got that.
I get it. You got it. What's the matter? You don't have a lift here? All right.
Cool.
Let's go compare the two, shall we? So that's what it's supposed to look like. And sound like. And this is what the guy put in. And that's what he put in there. It may seem like it's doing something, but compared to the other fan, it's got no flow compared to the other one. So it might be quieter, but unfortunately it doesn't move the volume of air that the other one does. That's what that guy's got for blades. That's what that guy's got for blades.
Heavy duty one.
Yeah. Out with the old and in with the old. Damn it. There you go. Shove it all back in there.
Here I am, huh?
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 Huh? You're hard of hearing?
What do you say? It won't go back in.
I said, no, you're hard of hearing? He said, what?
Here, I get it.
There you go, start some screws over there. 3 for you, 3 for me. You break it, you bought it. There you go, up or down.
Wait a minute.
It's not up or down. Here you go. It's just gonna start, you're not gonna be able to spin
Yeah,
it
that's what
all.
I'm trying to do. It's just a little bit too much
Which way you gotta go?
to me. Oh.
That's good, you got it. It's not gonna thread in
Yeah.
like real far,
Yeah, okay.
because they're not screws
got
really,
it.
they're just kinda,
Where are the other ones?
you get nothing like it. Here, you want one? One for you? I'm doing the fun one. I got the one that's up top. You dropped it, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and I got it. I get the top one too.
Yeah, yours is an easy one though.
Oh yeah.
See, you'll know how to do this next time now. No?
Right there. I don't think there's going to be a time like that.
Yes, come on.
No, I don't think so.
You're only 80, slacker.
Next time you'll have it. What?
Somewhere in this hoard there's one missing yet. We gotta do some digging.
I got one missing here.
Yeah, that's the one we're missing. Somewhere in this. Right up behind me. I got her. And for you, a present. Ow. I didn't feel it.
Okay.
Now the hard part's done. Got to cut the bolt off. Alright, let's get that sucker off. Alright. Battery's starting to get a little low. Hopefully you guys could see something. It's going to suck if we do all this. All you guys have seen is this bar and that's it. I apologize. But there's no other place for you. Alright, so we're going to walk this back up in there, Dad. And just watch your end. You don't clip anything. Let me get the wires out of the way over here. And hold on. Gotta make sure that plug is out for the thermostat. Hold on. Don't push.
I'm just holding. I'm no pushing.
Okay. Got it?
Yep. Oh, I got it.
I gotta get the little jack stand for us. That was the wrong. You got it? I'm gonna let it go. Grab 2 hands. Give her! I know you're too short. You gotta extend this. I gotta extend it or shorten it, one of the two. You getting tired yet?
A little.
Hold on, I'm trying. Alright, I think I got it. Here we go. You let it go. I think so. Take a break.
Especially my neck more so my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we get one bracket on that side, we'll be okay. Yeah. Stuck a true screwdriver behind that troublemaker. See if we can get that guy out of there. Yeah, that's the one. The ass end of it was broke loose and spun. It was almost out too. Cut it with a hacksaw. So I think I can get up there with a nut and a bolt afterwards, and we'll just kind of put that in there. Worst case, go to a hardware store and get one of these, but hopefully we can kind of work with what we got. Put a tie wrap on it, we will. So what do you have to say for yourself, being my dad and not having tie wraps, huh? And having to go to the neighbors to borrow some?
Well, I got good neighbors, that's why.
I also want you to know, he worked for 3M for half his life, and he didn't have tie wraps. Tie wraps.
Tie wrap.
Yeah, you know what you get them for Christmas next year, right?
Tie wraps, yeah.
Next year.
I might have some, but I don't know where
Next
they're
year, at Christmas time.
They're in there somewhere.
All right, we know. It's on the
Let
list.
me go and look now. I might
No,
find some
tie
more,
wraps.
just in case you need them.
Yeah, we got tie wraps now. But I do have to give him a bit of a reprieve because he did have a bunch of solderless connectors that were the right size for us. And these guys, I tried. I wanted to take them apart and clean them up, but I was afraid I was going to bust those terminals off. So I decided to leave well enough alone. And I think I was talking about that this bus is on a Finalizing's on a playlist. It's not. I do have a bunch of videos of it, so maybe one cold winter morning I will put that together and we'll put this thing on a playlist. There's got to be 20 videos on this bus coming back. So let me get some tie wraps. We'll tuck these in where they're supposed to be, and we'll start buttoning up the spare tire. And this guy can be done. We go for a ride. And that's about it. You go put the spare tire up. We're done. Got a double nut on here because there's no locking hardware. So that should hold that guy. That was fun, getting the sucker back in there. It's like a prostate exam. But we got it. Wires are all up. That should be out of the way. The spare tire kind of rubs up against these guys and fills in this bottom space. And we got tie wraps on it. Should be good. This pan kind of goes up with the tire in it and locks up into place, and then there's a wing nut, big wing nut that goes in there. And that's pretty much it. So let's get this sucker off the ramps. Party now. He's just put some stuff away. Let it warm up, see what it sounds like when the fan comes on.
I found them in the Volkswagen, in the glove compartment.
Did I put them in there or did you put them in there?
You must have put them in there.
Because I knew you wouldn't have any, is that what you're saying?
I found them.
What cars that actually have wing windows?
Oh yeah. They did a big disfavor when they did that and took them away, I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
The only thing that's bad about those is if you hit a bee and it doesn't die when it hits it, he sure is pissed when he lands on your shirt. Run smooth.
Oh yeah. Sometimes when we go up to the Prince's place and stuff, or go down for ice cream, we'll take this and go.
What, do you prop the fridge door open so it doesn't get moldy?
What door?
The fridge?
No. No, usually it's in the garage. It never comes out. I mean, you know. And I hook the electric up to the side all the time.
I'm saying you got the fridge door open a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, so fridge, yeah. Right.
Just take us down on the main drag there, get a little bit of speed on it.
Yeah.
We'll let her heat up and we'll park it in the driveway and see what it sounds like when the fan comes on.
Okay. Where is everybody?
Give her all she's got. Floor it.
We're up to 50! 55!
Must be hard to see out of this mirror.
Yeah. No, when I put it in the garage, I
tuck it away.
pull them up.
It's a wannabe. Alright guys, might be the end of it, might not be. We'll go back. I just want to make sure the fan kind of comes on and does okay. And promise it's not that hot today to get it to come on, but we'll see. Oh, now you're slowing down. Yeah. Cops are waiting for you.
That Robert's a crazy kid.
That's more like it. It's loud, but they're all loud. So that should do it. It's good to go. Hold this, go up front and turn it on. Let it run for a minute or two. like a glove. Go ahead, start arguing. I got you.
I got you.
Ma and Pa kettle. Hanging out on the porch.
Yeah.
Their new house.
Come down and visit sometimes. You got a lot of room. I'm not cooking.